interesting is 3 starts in a row. That's different. Evason had been going back and forth between him and Merzlikins, so this is unusual. He said that Greaves has earned their way here.
McDavid gets the start, and so Dean Evason goes with the Charlie Coyle tough third line. Mathieu Olivier, you saw him.
Pretty aggressive Edmonton penalty kill.
3 attempts, 1 on goal so far, and a lone save, rebound off the side of the net. 2 chances. Fantilli back to the point. Columbus trying to take advantage of the turnover. Werenski, hard shot, it's loose. Voivodkov, again, Fantilli can't chop it home, and there's the whistle. 0 Stanley Cups. He got a chance to add a gold medal to his list this February. Got the 4 Nations win, of course, last year with his overtime winner. Score! Charlie Coyle, why not shoot it from anywhere? Coyle does, it gets through Pickard. Columbus has had all kinds of chances in this game. It could be 5-0.
Well, Mathieu Olivier, you watch this, how he tips the puck. The shot comes out there, it's a perfect tip. Low enough, not even a question of the high stick, and just tips it down low. And then it's the zone entry. You've got some dynamic players right now for Columbus, and Charlie Coyle, one of those veteran players.
Zach Werenski, as Evan Bouchard has it now, and there's Sillinger again. Shot, whoa, what a save by Pickard on Coyle to keep it 1-0. Another save by Pickard. Dangles, but can't get around McDavid.
You saw how close Werenski was to follow-up.
Another turnover by McDavid. Olivier across, score! Charlie Coyle, 2-0 Jackets. 2 points on the night for Olivier.
He creates an odd man rush. They get a great chance off the bat, but then they keep the zone here. And then that's an Olivier to Coyle. He says, you know what, I tipped in, gave you an assist before. How about I give you this goal? No singing, Bucci, huh?
Well done. The outfield, play deep. Crowd chimed in perfectly here in Columbus. Bouchard fires, score! Matthew Savoy, the 21-year-old in front with the redirection. His 2nd goal of the year in his 24th NHL game, and it's 2-1 Columbus.
On their face-offs, they lose this one to Leon Draisaitl. You got Leon out there, you got Connor out there. So everybody's got their eyes on them, but instead you got the Bouch bomb too, and it's Savoy, the rookie out there, that ends up getting free, not boxed out. That's been a little bit of a concern for Dean Evason, his defense, the way they're not able to box out. They don't have Eric Goodbranson back there, big and strong.
Leon, of course, great face-off man, wins another one for Edmonton. Draisaitl, score! A set play off the face-off. He wins the face-off on his backhand, circles around to the other end of the ice for a one-timer that squirts through Greaves.
They've won 3 in a row, make it 4 with 3 lately, and then 4 here. And then watch Draisaitl. He knows exactly what he's doing, opens up. Nobody picks him up. Leon Draisaitl has scored so many goals, granted generally on the power play, but so many one-timers from that area, and nobody recognizes, and it probably should have been the center that would go with him over there.
Back to Belbalouse. Belbalouse still with it. Bothered turns away. One-timer, wide, rebound, Johnson, no shot, score! Columbus has the lead right back, and it's the defenseman, Denton Matejchuk, with his 4th of the year.
Took 30 seconds after Draisaitl's beauty of a goal for Columbus to go back to work, and it's Matejchuk, who we've talked a little bit about because he was the one who got his ankles broken by McDavid here in Edmonton on Monday, and then he stands up to him earlier tonight. But what a play by Matejchuk to read that funky bounce, step in as a defenseman, and waste no time and rip that glove side.
As Columbus changes, he looked for a trailer, but Savoy steals it. Beautiful stick handle work around Werenski. That's not easy to do. Gets it in deep with Draisaitl, stealing it in front, shot, score! Connor McDavid has tied the game at 3.
He's got his team on a change, and it's Savoy who reads it, intercepts it, and just transports the puck. Incredible skill for a young guy to be able to do that, and then it's a misplay by Werenski. The first period, we saw Edmonton do that, all their defensemen, and Werenski just absolutely mishandles that, and that is not what you want to see. Look up and have Draisaitl and McDavid.
I think we might have a zone entry challenge. Severson with the puck. Fake shot off and post again. That's number 4 for Columbus.
Complain about the schedule because it's so condensed with the Olympic break in February.
Big hit by Provorov on Mangiapane. Columbus wishes it was just a little bigger. Shot saved by Pickard. That was a ripping wrist shot from Damon Severson. In front, loose, score! Adam Fantilli remains scorching hot. It's his 5th of the year, and the Blue Jackets have the 2-goal lead back.
Couple goals in here, but how about this zone entry too? It's a great job for them to take the whole space, right? Coming off this situation where they had to go back down, get the puck out of their neutral zone, and we talked a lot about their forecheck in the first period, and primarily it has been the Coyle line, but how about the Fantilli line? They're high skill, high scoring, but that to me is a blue-collar goal. They get into the corner, they work. Fantilli's got 2 guys on him, and he uses his length. Yeah, and keep an eye on, I think Werenski's going to be out there a lot against those 2.
What a pass! McDavid! What a save by Greaves! Savoy with the beautiful setup. Ekholm walks in, rips it off the post! Edmonton's first. Rebound in front, taken by Sillinger. Edmonton in good position defensively, open in front, back door! Coyle, already at 2-point night. Score! Make it 3! It's Olivier again! His 2nd goal, his 3rd point. The 3rd line, booming in Columbus.
Been marking the top players in the world, and they still are able to create offense. 3 goals, and how about this? You got Charlie Coyle, who's sort of fans on it, but some boys back there, and all that traffic, and he's still able to put the puck right on Olivier's stick, who elevates it up and over Pickard's glove. You know, if you're the Edmonton Oilers, though, and you're looking at this, when you go back and look at film, you got 4, and really, you got to clear out his body. I mean, you can't just try to take his stick, but nobody was even trying to do that.
Bad turnover for Unkoff, and a score, and a goal! A little sloppy by Voronkov, and 20 seconds after Olivier scores, 27 seconds later, it is Vasily Podkolzin with his 3rd of the year, and it's back to a 2-goal Columbus lead.
Getting in the right position here, and the puck, it is sloppy. There's the running around, I think, for Columbus. You can see even Fantilli's there. He's sort of swinging his stick. They're not in a posture right now to play.
So McDavid and Draisaitl on the ice. That means Werenski's on the ice. Shot, score! Leon Draisaitl. A 30-foot wrist shot. His 2nd of the night, and it's a 1-goal game in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus has done a good job winning them. When they lose them, they've got to figure out what you're going to do when you lose a faceoff. You've got to know who you're finding, who you're getting, and you know what? If 29's on the ice off a faceoff, find him. If he's going in that position to get a one-timer, you got to mark him. You got to be tighter on him. Good job by Edmonton to get that puck. Bouchard gets his 3rd assist of the night. And Draisaitl, not his typical one-timer, go down on a knee.
8 more seconds of 4-on-4. Chris Knobloch throws Draisaitl and McDavid right back on the ice to take advantage of them. What a pass! What a save by Greaves on Ekholm! They did it on Monday. Can the Blue Jackets get 2 in regulation? Mangiapane, Draisaitl, Bouchard, the crowd chanting for Columbus. Jake Wallman, back to Bouchard. Columbus is getting tired. Shot deflected in the corner. Roslovic in front of the net. He's still there. McDavid, Bouchard, Draisaitl poked away. What a play by Charlie Coyle! Supported by Sillinger. Turned over. Edmonton again. Shot deflected wide. Around the net. That'll do it. By the hair on their chinny chin chin, the Blue Jackets this time close the deal in regulation.